plan to tackle the climate crisis is long and ever growing. And one thing's certain, we will have to change how we live.
Yeah, the UN says cities consume nearly 80% of the world's energy and produce more than 60% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And so transforming urban areas will be key. CNA's Julie Yu takes us to a sustainable community in Abu Dhabi.
At first glance, Masdar City shimmers like a mirage, a modern metropolis rising from the desert sands. It's 17 kilometers southeast of Abu Dhabi, an ambitious endeavor that spans some 640 hectares and aims to be the world's most sustainable eco-city. Masdar City opened in 2006, devised by renewable energy company Masdar and funded by the Abu Dhabi government. Key to the Masdar initiative is the creation of a carbon-neutral urban center powered by green power, a place that could sustain a population of 40,000 and 1,500 companies. Some energy is still drawn from the national grid, but a large portion is generated by a solar plant that's adjacent to the city, and solar panels located on building rooftops. This offsets more than 15,000 tons of carbon emissions per year, equivalent to taking more than 3,000 cars off the road in Abu Dhabi. And the sustainability efforts don't just stop there.
So Masdar City design is all about being energy efficient and creating a comfortable environment. They've opted for low-rise buildings and narrow streets and strategically placed shaded areas to save energy and invite more natural light.
The city's design takes inspiration from traditional Arab architecture. It's oriented in the northeast-southwest direction, so it minimizes solar gain and enables the use of cool winds generated during the night, keeping the area 10 degrees cooler than other parts of Abu Dhabi.
It does not add cost to the design of the city. It's simply the location and adjustment and planning of elements that has to be there. These buildings are also shading the streets and courtyards, so the air movement works together with the solar direction.
Masdar City's eco-friendly buildings, constructed with low-carbon cement, recycled aluminium, and other sustainable materials, are designed to reduce energy and water consumption by at least 40% compared to traditional urban areas. Residents and visitors can walk or hop on the autonomous electric-powered public transportation system.
This is our personal rapid transit system, which we sometimes call the PRT. It is an autonomous on-demand system, and we believe it's the first of its kind in the world. It operates using magnets. We've transported 2.5 million people in the last 10 or so years.
Masdar City says its development strategy is primarily to focus on offices and R&D elements and to act as an incubator for the development of clean technologies and low-carbon buildings in the region.
We want to be a hub of innovation. So we're standing right now at the Muhammad University for Artificial Intelligence. We have additionally on-site Khalifa University. We have high schools. We have the Technology Innovation Institute. So we want to be the place that the technologies that are going to help us to get to net zero are developed.
Masdar City is one of the number of such mega sustainable city projects sprouting up in the Middle East, including NEOM in Saudi Arabia, Lusail City in Qatar, and the Red Sea Project in Egypt. Over the past 2 decades, billions of dollars have been invested in sustainable city projects in this part of the world. The Abu Dhabi government alone has chipped in $15 billion for Masdar City. Qatar spent approximately $45 billion on the construction of Lusail. And in Saudi Arabia, authorities launched NEOM in 2017 at a staggering cost of $500 billion. Despite eye-watering figures and innovative strides, these green projects are facing scrutiny and challenges. Masdar was initially set to be completed in 2016. The deadline is now 2030 due to challenges in attracting revenue and residents.
obviously is good, and thinking about greening cities and making them also smart in terms of the technology they're using and the consumption, very good. On the other hand, we also probably need to take a step back and see in what kind of cities do people like to live? Do we like to have them kind of pre-constructed and only then the people are allowed in, because we need to make these places our home. So that we kind of still need to bring together.
Masdar City officials remain committed to their plan.
Oh, you didn't go as fast as you said you were going to. Well, our value is not really because we're going fast. Our value is in executing on the vision that we had. And this is ongoing, and that it really shows a path for this region and globally on how development can be done.
Despite lingering doubts and tempered optimism, the commitment to building mega sustainable cities in the Middle East appears firm in parts of the region. With an increasing global emphasis on climate action, these places hold promise in drawing the green print for the next generation of urban areas. Julie Yu, CNA, Abu Dhabi.
And we have even more climate coverage on our website, including this story on the carbon capture debate and how some startup firms are rising up to the challenge.